Imagine everyone has a map. Your map was drawn from what you've lived, your culture, your experiences, your environment. It's real, it's valid. And it's not the whole world. In this video, we're diving into something that will shape every coaching conversation you ever have. Because here's the thing, you and your client are both carrying maps, and those maps are probably very different. If we think of it in NLP terms, everyone has a map, and their map has been developed from what they've lived and experienced and learned and known throughout their lives. That map is real and valid. It is their experience. It is their map. But here's what we have to hold at the same time. The map is not the whole territory, because we all individually have maps. Your map captures part of the world. Their map captures a different part. Neither one contains everything. ICF puts it this way, and this is Marker 2.04. The coach remains aware of and open to the influence of biases, context, and culture on self and others. Now, I want you to notice something important. The 2025 ICF Competencies explicitly added the word biases to this marker. It wasn't there before. Previously, it just said context and culture. We're going to explore bias awareness in depth in the next video. For now, let's stay with context and culture and how they shape the way people see everything. So here's what I need you to understand. Everyone has a perspective and a filter and an experience that is truth to them. Not truth with a capital T, but truth as they have lived it. When a client tells you how they see a situation, that's not them being difficult or limited. That's them showing you their map. And in coaching, we have to be aware of that so that we don't only look through our own map. We look through and validate and understand and accept the reality of our client's map, which may be very different from ours. Let me tell you why this matters so much. Imagine trying to navigate Tokyo with a London map. You'd be lost, frustrated, and probably pretty sure the city was broken. But the city isn't broken. You just have the wrong map. A coach who only sees through their own map cannot effectively serve clients navigating different territories with different landmarks. Your map can be completely valid, it got you where you are, and it can still be completely inadequate for understanding someone else's world. So, what draws the map? Think about everything that shaped how you see the world. The family you grew up in, the traditions you absorbed without even knowing you were absorbing them, where you live, whether that was a farm in the Midwest, a crowded city, or 3 different countries before you turned 18. The moments that taught you how the world works, and sometimes those lessons were beautiful and sometimes they were painful. What matters to you and why? None of these influences are neutral, not for your client and not for you. So what's the antidote? Openness. Part of having a coaching mindset is to be accepting and understanding of different ways of thinking. Coaching is about expanding what we know. It's about creating more and more awareness. You may get clients that you don't quite understand their context. You definitely don't understand their culture. What you can do is be open and accepting and understand and listen and validate their experience. Openness doesn't mean agreement. It means acceptance. You can honor someone's reality without adopting it as your own. Here's something that trips up a lot of coaches. They think they need to have lived the same experience to coach someone effectively through it. You don't. What you need is genuine curiosity about how their map works, what landmarks matter to them, how they navigate. And you need honesty about what you don't know. It's okay to say, help me understand what that's like for you. Questions open doors that assumptions close. Your curiosity bridges the gap between different maps. Let me name some traps that catch coaches here. First, treating your cultural perspective as normal. It's not normal, it's just yours. The way you see ambition, success, family, work, that's one way of seeing it, not the way. Second, trying to change the client's map to match yours. That's not coaching, that's imposing. And third, getting so caught up in differences that you forget the universal human beneath. Yes, context matters. And underneath all our different maps, there's a person wanting to grow. These traps are natural. Awareness helps you catch yourself and course correct. So here's what I want you to take with you. Everyone's map is real, valid, and incomplete, including yours, including theirs. This is where coaching begins, and you don't need to grasp everything to hold space for someone's truth. Openness accepts what you don't understand. Context and culture shape the map, but there's something sneakier that distorts our vision: bias. And it lives in all of us. That's where we're headed next.